The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walker Buehler gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look at the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch, 7:05.
Back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And he fouls this one off. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. McCutcheon is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Lindor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Runners off for second. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. Herman Marquez will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hoskins gathers it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Outside, that's the ball.
And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
First pitch coming, here it is. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Estevan Florial will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Posey is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
That is good. The catcher.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping up now, Alec Bohm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Estevan Florial remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Cody Hosey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Germán Marquez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Marquez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now back.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Line drive to center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Busch. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than a traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Kike Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Hold a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Harper.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he falls behind 0-2. Right side hit hard, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto down the third baseline. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Net. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That misses. 2-0. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
squared that one up just a little late. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2-0 now. The set and the 2-0. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Cody Hosey.
Third baseman, Cody.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 61, Andrew Fry. He's hitting for the Phillies, number 6.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Drilled to first, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Victor Arano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the.
He's hitting to the Dodgers. Number 45.
Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Matt Duffy will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Matt Duffy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Dodgers take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Walker Buehler earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.